What up, though? And welcome to Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk, brought to you by Lions Nation Unite. Man, y'all know what's going on, man. We talking about these Detroit Lions free agent quarterbacks we got on the roster. It's two of them. What we going to do with those cats, man? We got a secret topic today. You know, we're going to see what the fellas is going to tell you about that. But, you know, we got to bring in the crew. Man, first up, y'all see him, man. Y'all know who it is. It's the Wish. Rick Ross in the building, my man. LL Cool. What's up, my dude?
What's that, Prowl Nation? And good morning.
And y'all know who it is, man. He's the defensive line extraordinaire, coaching the boxing pride of Jackson, Michigan. My man, who?
Mama said knock you out. Coach Jones. Who is Coach Mike Jones? What's going on, Lion fans?
Let's get this thing started.
Right now.
Let go.
Detroit Lions talk, baby.
We're going to get up, and on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Yes, sir. We in the deep.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Curt, how we starting this one off today?
Oh, y'all know we got these free agency. We finishing up these last, really the position that we have for free agents on the Detroit Lions roster right now. And it's the two quarterbacks. First up, we got Mr. Tim Boyle, 2021 stats, 61 completions for 526 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. That's not a really good rate to have. Twice as many interceptions as you have touchdowns, but hey, it was better than what I thought it was going to be when he came in this year. All right, next up, we got David BLOUGH. Everyone was clamoring for this dude to play all season. I know Coach Mike was like, you know, put in David BLOUGH, but it did not happen. He set his behind on the bench, plenty of pine time, but his career stats was 100 completions, 1,033 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions from the young fella. You know, his wife got more shine this year than he did from the Detroit Lions. You know, we got the video of her competing in the Olympics. But those are our two free agent quarterbacks. I will say this about Tim Boyle. When he started those 2 games, he did better than I thought he would do as far as his completion and making sure he got some passes off. It wasn't, terrible as what I thought, as I thought it would be, but he did make mistakes, especially in the Atlanta game, throwing that interception right there down at the goal line. We could have went in and won the game. And he just had some mistakes, some hiccups. But I think that's what is to be expected from me, just because of the fact that if you look at his tenure in Green Bay, the dude didn't see the field except from the preseason. So, you have a guy that has a big arm and he needs the reps. I think this year, I think it helped his development as a backup quarterback, as a clipboard holder. But David BLOUGH, he's just a kid with a big arm that can run. That's all. I mean, we haven't seen much of him since, a couple years ago when everybody was hurt and he went in and started some games for the Lions, had that good Thanksgiving Day game, but it still was a loss. So what do you think about these two? We ain't gonna talk about are we gonna sign them. Just tell me what you think about these guys so far.
Well, I think that both of these guys are what they are, and we probably need to upgrade at our backup quarterback. I think we're going to end up. Well, never mind. You said don't go there yet, but I think both of them. We got to see one of them a little bit more than the next. Tim Boyle actually got to play this year. David BLOUGH not so much. Tim Boyle. I don't know. They just
the Lions. We got a TB12 man. His name is Tim Boyle though. We got
right. But he didn't give us what the other TB12 may have. So I mean, they made what they could of their opportunities is what I'll say.
Okay. All right. So my man, Coach John, what do you think about these two young fellas, backup quarterbacks?
Tim Boyle, I gotta say, he did improve. First game, the second game, he was a little bit more accurate. He do got a big arm. Tim Boyle does have a big arm because, but the thing is like, are we ever really gonna see the full development of a backup quarterback? You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of already got to be that guy, and they just like kind of tweaking you a little bit. So from that standpoint, it's like I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Like back quarterbacks really don't get that much attention. And then two, David BLOUGH. David BLOUGH, like, man, I thought David BLOUGH played decent for being a rookie and playing when everybody was hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that he gave a little bit of elusiveness, a little bit of throwing on the run, which we was gonna need in Detroit. And I think that's the kind of quarterback that we're trending to. I think that's the kind of quarterback that they want. So I'm kind of sad that David BLOUGH didn't get that opportunity like I thought he should have, and I thought he should have after Tim Boyle had that. Bless you. After Tim Boyle had that first game, that you know what I'm saying, we were like, oh, you know what I'm saying. So I thought that David BLOUGH insert David BLOUGH, but that didn't happen. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's just like I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Mike, a lot of fans with you, Coach Jones, what they were saying, put David BLOUGH in, put him in. Didn't happen. Coaching staff stuck with Tim Boyle, and we saw, the fruits of that labor, which was 2 L's. We already know what happened with that. But all right, so now if you like this content, man, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. We on that march to 4,000. So get on the bus, Gus, get on the train, Wayne, get on this ride, Clyde. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and click the subscribe button, man. We appreciate you enjoying the Prowl Nation family right here on Detroit Lives on the Prowl. Family discussion topic for today is, should we re-sign either one of these free agent quarterbacks on the roster right now? Either David BLOUGH or Tim Boyle. We'll see. But right now, we're going to play that game, and we're going to play hell yeah or hell nah with these 2 free agent quarterbacks. I'm going to go with Coach Jones first. Tim Boyle, do you re-sign this cat? Hell yeah or hell nah?
Hell no, hell no, hell no. No.
Nope, nobody, nope. Okay. All right. LL, my man, what you got on? Would you re-sign Tim Boyle? Hell yeah or hell nah?
I'm gonna say I'm with a shocker. I'm gonna say hell yeah, because any other free agent quarterback we try to go after will probably cost more than him. And if we draft a quarterback, he's gonna be the 3rd quarterback with a backup here. So I think one of those 2 that we're talking about today is gonna be here still. So I think it's gonna be Tim Boyle.
Okay, I'm going to say hell yeah as well, for the same reason. He would slide to that 3rd quarterback position. David BLOUGH will be out, and you'll bring someone in to be that number 2 quarterback behind Jared Goff. And because I think you need a experienced veteran type of backup, maybe because you don't want to bring in a guy. I don't want to draft a guy. Curt's position is, I don't want to draft the quarterback this year. Let's get this straight out the gate. But I want a guy who can be a good, backup quarterback behind Jared Goff, and then kind of let Mark Brunell and those guys, make sure that we're doing the right thing with Tim Boyle and the backup quarterback to help, get those guys where they need to be. I just don't think that David BLOUGH at this point is going to be the answer in Detroit as a, solid 3rd quarterback. He moves on. Tim Boyle stays. We sign him to a bag of peanuts, maybe some Cracker Jacks or something, we get him for some dew wipes and a Mountain Dew, and we go ahead and keep him on the roster. All right, so we already said, so I'm gonna go next. I already said David BLOUGH, hell nah, man, we're gonna holler at you, man. See you when you see you. You know what I'm saying? If you see me in the streets, don't say nothing. So hell nah, David BLOUGH.
Damn, he can't even say hi, Kurt.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Don't even, nah, man, don't see me in the streets, don't say nothing. All right, LL, David BLOUGH, what you got on this young fella?
That's funny.
Hell no.
Hell no, we're not signing. We're not re-signing David BLOUGH. That's it. Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. All right, Coach Mike, what you got? Would you re-sign David BLOUGH?
I'm gonna say hell no. And y'all like, well, you don't like nah, cause shit, we got Steve Montez. I think he better than both of them. So hell no.
Okay, yeah, saying the former XFL, quarterback who's out there doing his thing. I feel you on that one. So that's the hell yeah or hell no on these free agent quarterbacks right here in the Motor Cities to be re-sign them. And we had a shocker. We had a shocker on that one. So let us know what you think about the content, man. If you want to get yourself some Lions gear, I'm telling you, it's a big sale going on over at fanatics.com right now. So go over there, get yourself some gear on the low, and a portion of the proceeds from that link go to help us grow the content on this channel. And we're going to be bringing you some new gear over at lionsontheprowlshop.com here soon. Once we get our thing going with Lions Unite, man, we're going to upgrade that gear for you, man. So stay tuned. It's going to be coming here. When we let you know, man, when we link is up, we're going to let you know, man. You're going to be like, okay, I see what y'all doing. So we're going to do some big things with Lions Unite, bringing you some updated Lions on the Prowl gear. So, all right. Now it's time for our secret topic for today. Now, Coach Jones had this kind of question, and it's kind of been floated out there where this thing may become a reality. I don't know. All right, so the rumor is that the Detroit Lions trade with the Washington Commanders for defensive end Chase Young, which would make the deal would include Jared Goff, which means we will be in the market for a quarterback in the upcoming draft. So, Coach Jones, I know you want to talk about this. This is like, oh man, what are they looking at Malik Willis at number 2? I'm like, man, you must be out your damn mind. But this is the rumor that's being floated right now. What you got on this one, Coach Jones?
Okay, I mean, like I said, I'm with you, Kurt. I just want y'all to know that out the gate. I'm with you, Kurt. I don't want a quarterback in the first round. I don't want a quarterback. Maybe at the top of the second. Maybe we creep back into the back of the second. But so the thing is, man, is top 10 quarterbacks are usually franchise quarterbacks, right? Like it's very rarely that you find a quarterback that's not in the top 10 that is a franchise quarterback. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there are a few, but it's like throwing a dart in a haystack. So thing is okay, now you think, do you expect the Lions with this schedule to be picking in the top 10 ever again in the near future? I don't. I think the Lions at worst gonna go 7-10. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna have you in the top 10. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, now you got to think, okay, are the Lions trying to plug in a quarterback, kind of like the Rams did, after they built the team? Or are they like, you know what, we got to build around this quarterback? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we think like, oh, this class is so great. This class is so great. Look at Trevor Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's a draft bust, you know what I'm saying, because it was his first year, but I'm saying don't put all your apples into one bag. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I don't, like I said, a top 10 quarterback is usually a franchise guy. Man, 32, I don't know if that guy's going to be there. I think 3 quarterbacks are going to go in the first round this year. And, it's just, man, it's like, you know what, I got to put what I want, what you want, I got to put that aside and look at it from the point of view of, okay, what reasons do they have to draft a quarterback, and not the reason that they don't have, because we all know them. You know what I'm saying? But now let's go with the reason that they do have to draft a quarterback, and it's not looking. It's a 50-50 thing right now, man. It went from a 90. It went from a 5-95 thing to now it's 50-50. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. What y'all got on this, man? It's breaking my heart right now.
I wouldn't do this trade for one reason. All right, and I know that Chase Young is on his rookie deal, right? But it's time for him to get paid. If you look at where he's at in his career, it's time for him to shell out. It's time for a team to shell out some money for him. I just not saying that he's not worth the money, but if I'm looking at our cap situation, I like what they're doing to improve our cap situation right now. I don't think that that's a move that we need to make. You can get younger, and we can get a couple more years on a guy that we can draft this year We don't have to pay them for a few more years. Not saying that Chase Young isn't talented. He is, but would I really want to do that to our cap situation right now? I really wouldn't want to do that. Now if because especially if the plan is to make that trade and then draft a quarterback, I wouldn't do that this year. That's just me. I don't want any of the quarterbacks in this draft. I want starters on our defense. If we draft a quarterback, do it later on, and we can develop him as a backup quarterback to Jared Goff right now. Any quarterback in this draft right now, I just don't believe is going to be a franchise guy. Could be wrong. It happens all the time. People just look at, situations and look at the stats and say, okay, I don't see it from these individuals, but things have happened. I really actually saw the talent from Russell Wilson. I watched him down here when he was at North Carolina State. Everybody know I live in North Carolina, and then I watched him at Wisconsin because of the force effect. I follow Big Ten football. That guy was good. I kind of feeling that, okay, if wherever he slides, he's going to be a good quarterback. I don't feel that way about any of the quarterbacks in this draft. I just don't. And somebody's going to clamor for one of these guys and going to trade up in the first round to go get one of them. Good luck with that. But I don't want the Lions to make this trade and draft a quarterback. What you got, LL? What
is the trade? Like, we'd be swapping picks and they get Jared Goff and we get Chase Young?
Yeah, it'll be a pick swap, and then it'll be a player and a draft pick for another player.
I'm gonna say maybe. And just because we end up getting a player like Chase Young back in the deal, and if like when is he due to get paid? If it's as long as it's
his third year in the league.
It'll be his third year coming up.
This is his third year in the league.
So he got a hot little second. We may be in a better position whenever he's up for the money to pay him, pay him big.
He's on his rookie deal now. But you know how players are right now. They don't want to wait for that 5th year option. They want to get paid the end of that 3rd year, beginning of that 4th year. They want that ching, or we talking about holdouts or whatever else. And
Right.
I'm not saying that he would do that. I'm not saying that at all, but that's the trend right now. They, hey man, I want to sit out. I want my money. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this. Man, you've been in the league 15 seconds, man. You've been. I can get a Geico quote longer than you've been in the league. So I mean, come on now.
Any coming off injury. So I don't know. But I'm gonna say maybe, and just because of the player that we would get back, and we'd still stay in the top 10, right? Or is Washington in the top 10?
I think they're at the very bottom.
I think they're 12.
They're 12. I mean. They're not too far out of the top 10.
They're either 10 or 11, so maybe. I definitely don't want any of these quarterbacks. I don't want any of them in a high draft position. Like, I feel like it's gonna be good players, good depth players all the way up into the 3rd and 4th round this year that we could probably draft. So if one of those guys that, one of the better named quarterbacks somehow miraculously slip to like the 4th or 5th round or something like that, then scoop them up. But other than that,
according to this, I love this website name. According to tankathon.com, man, I love that name. The Washington Commanders are picking 11.
Okay,
11.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe just because we could tell y'all spring goodbye and we can get a player like Chase Young in here.
Man, now what do we got? Chase Young and Nakobe Dean. Whew.
Now that's a defense to be reckoned with. I would say that. All right. So, hey, that's our secret. That was our secret, secret sauce topic of the day, man. We had to talk about that thing. It was out there floating. And, just give our opinions on that, potential trade here coming up. It's been floating around the Twitterverse, and just want to see what you guys think about that. So, hey, let us know what you think about that. Saying, go ahead and drop us a comment down below. Along as answer the discussion topic of today. Would you sign one of these free agent quarterbacks? Drop it down below. We picked 6 of them things to read on the next show, and I'm interested to see what you guys have to say about either this trade or those quarterbacks. Man, I want to see that. What I'm saying? Let us know. We really appreciate you right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Speaking of comment cards, man, that's what time it is. It's time for the comment cards, baby. Let's go ahead and zip our lip and see what you had to say from the last show. First up, we got Mr. Robinson's in the neighborhood. John Robinson said, if golf takes us to the playoffs this year and gets a win, can we get LL to wear a golf jersey for an episode?
Yeah, if y'all bad, absolutely.
Oh man.
Hey, I have to say it happened already with Val. With somebody said they called Val's bluff. They brought that iffy jersey, so
Oh no.
I hate. Yeah, the challenge is out there.
No, I want y'all to stop acting like I hate Jared Goff and he led us to playoffs this year. Act like y'all remember how he played now. Like, come on now. Just it ain't like I'm just picking on the guy. Like, he actually played bad enough for somebody to pick on.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
But Ted Chaney says, Raymond, Reynolds, and Hobbs. Hell yeah to all three. We need dogs in the fight, no better way than homegrown guys coming up together. 1 year prove-it deals for familiarity and commitment to Jared Goff. 1 more year. Whatever.
You don't like that commitment to Jared Goff. He's like, commitment to Jared Goff. Oh no.
And it didn't even say Jared Goff. It said JG. He said Jared Goff. It said JG. He said Jared.
Man, it's okay, LL. It's okay. It'll be okay, man.
Okay, go ahead.
Grand Desire 12. Big dog barking. Man, had the headphones on. Thought the dog was in my room. Hey, I want y'all to know my dog is big. Like mom is a Saint Bernard, 100% Saint Bernard. His dad's 100% boxer. It's a big dog, man. So like I was saying, got me jumping. Don't bite me, dog. Don't bite me. Hey, I'm telling you right now, she get a hold of you. It's gonna be ugly.
Okay. Yeah, for real. I done seen Cujo. I'm good with that. All right, James Reed says, first ask, who has a spot already? Number 1, free agent. Number 2, draft pick. He's talking about the wide receivers. Number 3, slot, St. Brown. Number 4, question mark. Number 5, Cephas. Number 6, Benson. That leaves 1 spot for either a second wide receiver, draft pick, or a free agent. Between these 3, I wouldn't mind them re-signing or signing Reynolds at the right price. Lions only have room for 1 wide receiver if they keep it moving in the right direction. Interesting take. I think that somebody may get cut, and to be honest with you, I understand Cephas is on a rookie deal, but he hasn't seen the field that much. And with how this team or this administration is moving right now, if you can't get on the field, you out the door. Availability is the best ability. You look at how many people got released last year that couldn't sustain themselves on the roster the year prior, and they were out the door last year. So I mean, we'll see. I don't want nobody to get fired on a day off, but because he was stealing boxes. But I'm just saying, it may be a reason why he might not be here next year.
Keizu Ninja says, keep Reynolds, keep Raymond, move Hodge to practice squad. But Curt did have a good point about Khalif and St. Brown splitting reps. Sorry, bro, but I'm going with the Sun God.
Of course,
I agree. If I got to pick out them two, I'm going with St. Brown. But I think both of them can stick around.
Yeah. Hey, me too. Tone Money says, okay, Tone Money. He says, Juan Hamilton second, Pickens at 32, David Bell second round, Travis Jones and Jelani Woods in the 3rd, Troy Anderson in the 5th with Skylar Thompson, or Western Michigan QB, then best available. Dang, he got the whole draft plotted out, don't he?
Man,
yeah, he on point with it. He done put some thought into this. Yeah, man. I mean, man, I don't know about that Kenny Pickens thing, but yeah. Oh no, that's not.
Yeah, George Pickens.
Yeah. Okay. Whew, thank you, Jesus. I was reading that. Thank God, I read that too fast. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm good with that, man. I like it. I'm not against that at all. So yeah, you didn't put your thought into this, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And on that, I saw I saw the first mock draft this weekend that had the Lions taking Hamilton number 2. I did see that this weekend. There is a mock draft out there that has the Lions taking Hamilton number 2. So, and but he had us taking Ritter in this at number 32. So, you know, what's that worth? Okay.
What a waste of a mock draft. But thank everybody for those comments. Of course, leave us comments throughout the show. Comment on the family discussion topic or any other thing that you want to comment on. We'll pick 6 of them and read them on the next show. But of course, this is Curt's favorite segment, but we're going to move over to Curt's segment, and that is the dessert with your man Curt. What's going on with it, Curt?
Our Dessert with Your Man Curt is brought to you by Delightful Bites, custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. The link for the Facebook page is in the description. If you don't want to do Facebook, just go over and email her at delightfulbites18, at gmail.com. If you like how they look, you'll love how they taste. Delightful Bites. Get your cookie on. All right, first up, shout out to Jason Kambenda. He signed a 2-year extension. I think it was Thursday or Friday. Congratulations to him. I know we talked about it on Free For All Friday, but we haven't talked about it on this show yet. And we just want to congratulate him. Send another shout out. He's a good locker room guy. You look at his kind of like how he's matured as a fullback coming over from linebacker the last couple of years. And I just like that signing. Good guy, Walter Payton Man of the Year candidate. So congratulations again going out to Jason Kambenda for re-signing with the Detroit Lions. All right. Now it is time for our Black History moment of the week, or really of the show. All right, first up, we have Wally Triplett. All right, Wally Triplett was the first African-American player to be drafted by the Detroit Lions, and this was back in 1949. He played for the Lions from 1949 to 1950. All right, and then he was the first African-American draft pick to actually play in a regular season game. Wow, that's some big history right now. Against the LA Rams in October 29th, 1950, he set the Lions single season game record for kickoff return yardage with 294 return yards in one game. It was the second highest total. The NFL record is 304 yards. That's right now, including a 97-yard touchdown, return for a touchdown, and he is a Korean War veteran. But to have the first actual African-American draft pick to be to play in a game, to be representing our Detroit Lions, man, that's a great part of history. And shout out to the Triplett family, man, and you know, that's just a great story for us right here with the Detroit Lions.
Wow. Yes, it is, man. I didn't know all of that. You know, I know the names sounds familiar, but I did not know that backstory, man. That's something to be proud of, man.
Yeah, definitely. You know, and it just kind of goes to show you that, you know, that the Detroit Lions have been on that kind of, you know, that cusp of, you know what I'm saying, with diversity for a long time. So, you look at their hiring practices and things of that nature, you know, I mean, with the call for diversity in this league, especially GM, we've had, you know, a few African-American GMs and, you know, had a black head coach. Those things, the Ford family are, you know, they keep it 100 with those hiring practices. You know, we all know what the debacle that was the anomaly with Fatty Patty, but that they do that. And they have a very diverse look at the coaching staff they have right now. A very, very diverse coaching staff. So in the front office. So shout out to the Detroit Lions. Shout out to the Triplett family, man. That's just a Black History moment, man, that I really did not know that we had that actual player on a roster here in Detroit that was the first African-American draft pick to play in a regular season game. All right, that's your dessert with your man Curt, brought to you by Delightful Bites. Delightful Bites. Get your cookie on. Now it's time to take that stroll, baby, on over to that wall of fame. All right, first up, we have our bronze members. We got Detroit Drew, Midwest Lion, Jimbo G, David Anderson, Sage Surratt Roberts, Shane the Insano, and Doug Prince 72. And our silver members, we got Henry Wallace, Mr. Scotty the Bear, the Frenchman, baguettes and all that, Cap Ice Cold, and No Miss J. Man, go and check out No Miss J's channel, his YouTube channel, man. He does some great Pistons content over there for you over on his channel. And for our gold members, we got Mr. Reliable, Michael Huck, Larry McQuiston, Turner C. Burley. We got Miles Gibbs, Randall Flag 606, Just in the D, Mr. Rough and Raw himself, North and Ken. Man, stay safe on those roadways, my brother. I know they've been iced over in that Midwest. And the doctor, Dr. Detroit. He is always in to become a member of the Wall of Fame. Click that join now button in the description. Now it's time for final thoughts. My man, LL, what you got, my brother?
Final thoughts. Have a great Monday. Go out there, be great, have some great food. Don't let the weekend carry over into the week.
What you got, Coach Jones? Oh, go ahead, Lil.
No, you good. I'm good.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, happy Monday. Start off the week, and people just start getting their minds ready for this draft situation, man. You know what I'm saying? How it might play out. I know it's not the fans, not what we want, but hey, man, trust those front office guys know best. Leave it in their hands, and it is what it is, man. I don't want to see people like trying to jump off the bridge because we didn't draft somebody that they ain't want. You know, that is okay. It's okay, man. Trust these guys. They're going to do their thing.
Yeah. All right. For final thoughts for today's show, man. It's Monday. The grind starts today. But like Coach Jones says, I think I trust Brad Holmes. You know what I'm saying? I know I trust Brad Holmes. You look at this last draft, I believe in what he's doing. I believe he can evaluate talent in the best way. I think that he's gonna be a wheeler dealer, and he's gonna we're gonna get some picks later on in the draft. You know, we may have where we trade out of that number 2 pick. So we'll see. I think that we may. I think it's a very good possibility. I think I don't think the draft is gonna go like a lot of people think it's gonna go. I think we're gonna make a move at number 2 that is gonna surprise some people. But but I think that if he's like his former boss, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be in one of those points where he can wear that shirt like Les Needs and say F them picks, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to rely on a number 1 pick. We can go ahead and build our team in those second or third rounds of the draft and later on. But those free agent quarterbacks that we have on our roster, I believe what most of the pundits have been saying in the national media, it's time for the Lions to upgrade their backup position. Yeah, this is. I mean, we've been living on the edge on that backup position for a long time. We haven't had a good backup quarterback in Detroit in a very, very long time. So, it's time to upgrade that. We can have a good, solid clipboard holder who can come in and win a game or not lose us a game. And right now, we just don't have that in Detroit at that position. So, all right. So, like I said, the grind starts today, man. Monday, Wednesday, we definitely will have the Gold Members meeting. So go ahead and look for that on Wednesday. It will be in the community tab. The link starts at 3 p.m. like my man LL has been signaling. So go ahead and if you're not a member of that Gold Members, the Wall of Fame, man, you want to check it out, man, go ahead, man. And we have good conversations. We learned about each other. We talk Lions football and life, and you just have a great time, and we just chill out, man. And trust me, you got some great stories from my man Michael Huck. He's Mr. Reliable. That's why I say he's always in that Gold Members meeting. So go ahead and come over and check it out if you want to go ahead and upgrade that membership on the channel. But it's Monday. Like I said, man, work hard, play hard, get your grind on, man. And you know what you got to do. No napkin, wipe them crumbs off your face, finish your drink, and get back to work, baby. And whatever you're doing in life, you got to boss up. Ball out and be the best version of you that you can be. For my fellas, LL and Coach Mike, this is Curt Steele, and we will holler at you real soon. We love you, Jim.